Hey, it's Eric G. Around the House is sponsored by Baldwin Hardware. For 75 years, Baldwin Hardware has been known for its first-class quality and craftsmanship in door and cabinetry hardware. As an alumnus of the Baldwin Hardware Design Council, I can say I have seen the details and quality from design to the finished product. If you're looking for a new style and old-world craftsmanship, I can tell you there is only one Baldwin Hardware. Check out what would look great in your home at baldwinhardware.com.
It's Around the House. When it comes to remodeling and renovating your home, there is a lot to know, but we've got you covered. This is Around the House.
Welcome to the Around the House show. This is where we help you get the most out of your home through information and education. Thanks for joining us today. Happy midweek special. I can't believe we are cruising our way all the way into Thanksgiving coming up here in a few weeks, and it's crazy how time is flying this fall. Well, I wanted to talk about a few different things today. One of them is that I am seeing electrical wiring prices just absolutely crash. And a great example, I was shooting a segment yesterday for the Around the House Northwest show while I was doing TV for that, putting in some recessed can lights, and this was pretty interesting. So I stopped into the Big Orange store to get some wire because I thought I had more than what I had, and I was a little light on wire, so I thought I'll just go in and get a 25-foot roll of Romex out of there of 14.2, because that's what matches what's in the house. And I was shocked to see that for $15 more of the 50-foot roll, I could get a 250-foot roll at the Big Orange store. And I was pretty well shocked. So right now, if you are looking for 14.2 wire, their Southwire 250-foot roll, $75. So it's about 30 cents a lineal foot. Now, where that used to be, that was, closer to that $1.64 a lineal foot last time I looked. So it has jumped way down on that. Now, if I'm looking at the 12.2, the yellow wire, if we get into the 250 foot of that, that is only 108, which is 43 cents a foot. So if you're thinking about tackling a wiring project over the wintertime, I would run down and grab these prices, because I tell you what, that is ridiculous compared to what it's been recently. So Home Depot right now has got a great deal on Romex for your next project. Now, there is one more sale to take a look at. Their PVC 1-gang 20 cubic inch new work electrical box are 98 cents a piece as well. So instead of those being a couple bucks, they have dropped those prices down to $1 a box. So take a look at that for new work. That's another one of those things that it's like, wow, we're seeing some great pricing, which means to me, this is not paid before by Home Depot or anybody like that, but when I see a great sale price, you should check it out. Clearly, they're trying to get electricians back into the Home Depot, so they are dropping their prices down to be competitive with the market. And recently, I had given you guys advice that I had been buying my wire off of Amazon instead of Home Depot because it was much cheaper, and Home Depot decided to go for it all and do that. So just something to keep in mind out there. That is where the best deals are. And anytime that I see something like this, I'm going to put it up on our midweek special to see if we can help you, save some money on that next project. Now, there are a bunch of recalls here I want to talk about real quick that keep an eye out on. Lochinvar recalls condensing boilers due to risk of carbon monoxide poisoning. So the boiler's flue connector can crack in the burner chamber, which can allow the boiler to emit carbon monoxide. So there's about 17,370 of those, and you can find out more about that at cpsc.gov. Head over to the recall section there. The next one down is Grizzly Industrial recalls wood lathes due to injury and laceration hazards. The wood lathes cutting tool can break, posing an injury to, of course, projectiles that can strike you or anybody else. So that's important. So there's about 21,300 of these here in the U.S. and about 60 in Canada. So there is if you get a hold of Grizzly, there is a free repair kit, including shipping. And it's an upgraded faceplate, tool rest, and tool rest base to fix that. So they do have a repair for that. And then Bobcat North America recalls Bobcat and Kubota stand-on zero-turn lawnmowers due to crash and laceration hazards. The dampers installed in the steering system and the mower can prevent the control levers from returning to neutral position. And the operator presence switch will not activate and stop the engine's blades. So a couple problems there to take a look at. There's about 830 of those Bobcat or Kubota stand-on zero-turn lawnmowers to take a look at. And then Kawasaki Motors USA recalls engine used in lawn and garden equipment due to fire and burn hazards. There's about 954 of those you got to watch out for. And Best Buy recalls Insignia pressure cookers due to burn hazard. The pressure cooker has incorrect volume markings on the inner pot, which can create a problem where you overfill those. So take a look at that. And again, these are all at cpsc.gov/recalls. And that's pretty much the most of them right now. That's a big one right there. I think the rest of these are smaller ones. Like there's a countertop ice nugget makers that are recalled as well. Sold exclusively through Amazon. And there's about 8,800 of those. So take a look at the countertop nugget ice maker. That is another issue. And let's call that good. I think everything else we have covered over the last few weeks. But we had a nice big run of recalls there for people to be careful with. Those are big ones. So keep an eye out on that stuff right there. And we got a great show coming up this weekend I don't want you to miss. We're going to be diving into some stuff, and I'll announce that on Friday with our teas going forward, as well as we've got a jam-packed show for Around the House Northwest on the television. If you want to catch that show, make sure you head over to YouTube. You can catch it over there. You can stream it as well. But if you want to see our last, few hundred videos we've done over there, just head over to YouTube and look up the KPTV Fox 12 station. And then you can cruise over there and look for the Around the House playlist, and you'll see all of our videos right there. All right, everybody, have a great rest of the week. Enjoy it. We're halfway through. We'll see you on Saturday. Thanks for tuning in to Around the House.
Anywhere beyond the mean, life is a love song. Let's be lovers. We're all over the radio. Take my hand, I know where to go. All over the radio with you.
Hey, it's Eric G. from Around the House. Are you planning a decking or siding project this year? If you are, you've got to check out my friends at Millboard. Millboard is a completely different kind of composite decking and cladding that enhances outdoor spaces with enduring distinction. Hand-molded from the finest oak, it realistically mimics the natural grain and color of premium hardwood. If you're looking for something that doesn't look like plastic and instead real wood, check out millboard.com. Make sure and check out that interview we did just a few weeks back. That's millboard.com.